Hello and welcome to this lesson. In this lesson, we are going to look at the three passages in the IELTS Academic Reading Test. These passages are the main reading texts in the test, so it is important to understand what they are, where they come from, how they are different, and how you should approach them. Before we begin, please subscribe to the channel if you are preparing for the IELTS Academic Reading Test. This will help you receive more lessons on reading, writing, listening, speaking, and test preparations, lessons that I offer on this channel. Okay, with that out of the way, let's continue. The IELTS Academic Reading Test contains three passages. These passages are the main reading texts in the test. Together, they are used to assess a candidate's ability to understand academic English in different forms. Each passage is followed by a set of questions. All three passages must be completed within the 60-minute test time. The passages are taken from sources such as books, journals, magazines, newspapers, and other materials written for a general but educated audience. This means that the texts are not usually written only for specialists. However, they still reflect the kind of language and ideas that appear in academic and professional contexts. Candidates are expected to read carefully, understand the meaning, and locate information accurately. Each of the three passages is different in content and style. One passage may present factual information. Another passage may explain a process or development. Another passage may discuss an argument, opinion, or theory. Some passages are descriptive, while others are analytical. Because of this variety, candidates need to be ready to deal with different text types and different ways of presenting information. For learners who have just completed grade 12, the three passages may feel more formal and more demanding than any school reading exercises they have had. They often require closer attention to meaning, structure, and detail. For those preparing for university entrance, the passages reflect the kind of reading they are likely to meet in academic study. In academic study, students often need to understand ideas, compare information, and follow arguments across paragraphs. For those preparing for professional registration, the passages help them show whether they can actually complete complex English in real context and if they can do that accurately. They also help show whether candidates can handle formal texts that may be relevant to professional learning or assessment. The three passages are not simply long texts to read from beginning to end without purpose. In the test, candidates must read with a goal. They may need to find specific information. They may need to identify a writer's view. They may need to recognize the main idea of a paragraph. They also may need to complete a summary. They may also need to match details to sections of the text. This means that candidates should not only understand the passage generally, they should also know how to move through it efficiently. It is also important to understand that the passages usually become more challenging as the test continues. Let's start with passage 1. Passage 1 is often more accessible. Passage 3 is usually the most demanding in terms of vocabulary, in terms of ideas, and in terms of reasoning. For this reason, candidates need to stay focused throughout the whole test and avoid using too much time too early. Key points that you should remember. Point number 1. The test contains 3 reading passages. Point number 2. The passages come from academic or educated general interest sources. Point number 3. The passage may have a different purpose, style, and level of complexity. Candidates must read for both general meaning and specific answers. The passage may help assess readiness for further study and formal professional contexts. That brings us to the end of this lesson. You have learned what the three IELTS academic reading passages are, where they come from and how they differ, and why it is important to read them with a clear purpose. If you found this lesson helpful, please subscribe to the channel and continue watching the next academic reading lessons that are coming your way.